Long ago, on February 19th, 1473, a child born in Poland was given the name of Nicholas Copernicus. For the first 9 years of his life, he was taught by his merchant father, but sadly, that could not last. On the 10th year of Nicholas's life, his father tragically passed away. His uncle, on his mother's side, soon took responsibility over his education. His uncle sent him to the University of Krakow, where he began to learn liberal arts such as astronomy and astrology. However, he did not finish his studies at Krakow. Instead, he chose to finish his studies at Bologna, Italy, at the University of Bologna. During his time in Italy, he lived with the principal astronomer, Domenico Maria de Novara. During his time with Novara, he was assistant and witness to his observations. Novara also gifted Nicholas the books Epitoma in El Magestum Ptolemei by Johann Müller and Disputations Adversus Astrologem Divinatricem by Giovanni Pico della Mirandola. In his life, there were only 27 recorded observations, though he undoubtedly made more than just the 27. His first recorded observation was made in Bologna, where he stated he saw the moon eclipse the brightest star in the eye of the bull. After his short time living with Novara, he was invited to teach in Rome. After this, he moved to Frauenburg, Poland, where he was the roommate of Rheticus. He and Rheticus collaborated on the book Narratio Prima, a summary of Nicholas's future book, De Revolutionibus. Narratio Prima was a trial balloon of sorts. The idea of the books was to share Nicholas's theory that the Earth and all the other planets revolved around the sun. He was also able to calculate the amount of time it took for each planet to revolve around the sun, the heliocentric theory, and he also believed that the Earth rotated once daily, thus giving us a night and day cycle. In his last year, 1543, his book De Revolutionibus was published. During his studies and writing of the books, Nicholas also collected rents, secured military defenses, oversaw chapter finances, managed a bakery, brewery, and mills. However, his story doesn't end there. His studies on astronomy was taken by other observers during the scientific revolution and added onto. Some of the people who did this should be quite familiar. A few names would be Galileo, Kepler, Descartes, and Newton. We today still base observations off his work, thus making his story and studies timeless.